Hey everyone, and welcome back. So yesterday, we got a brand new trailer for the DLC for TMNT Shredder's Revenge. And we got some more information of what we can expect from the content offered in this DLC package. And I've got to tell you, based on what we just saw in this trailer, I'm even more hyped than I was before. Now just in case you missed the first video where we covered the first trailer for the DLC content, I'll be linking that up above. Now as we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you aren't yet, and hit that like button. Now the first bit of new information that's revealed in the trailer is we finally get to know what new gameplay mode they're adding into the game, and that is a survival mode. And to be totally honest, that is a great choice of new gameplay modes, and I really was hoping for something fresh and new like a boss rush mode, but this is actually even better. And the reason why is because depending on how they implement this could almost be an infinite extension to the gameplay here. Technically, if the survival mode loops infinitely, you know what, we could be playing this game for years to come. But that's not all, we also get some extra information about how this new gameplay mode is going to work, where at different points in time you're going to have to choose between collecting extra gems, which we're not quite sure what it's used for yet, or getting a power-up to keep going in the survival mode. And that leads to my first major question. What are these gems going to be used for? Is this what's going to unlock the new colors for the different characters? Maybe. Or maybe there'll be a completely new utility to these gems that we just haven't discovered yet. Now if we freeze frame on this part of the actual trailer, we do get somewhat of an idea of what these power-ups are actually going to look like. Now with this power-up called Healthy Living, you'll be getting plus 3 HP after each wave of enemies. However, at the same time, it seems to disable the party pizzas. Also, this one has a finite duration, lasting for 6 rounds. So this is actually a really interesting bit of information. Because what it means here is they're actually adding in a strategy element to their survival mode. But not only that, they're also adding some unpredictability, meaning that each run will feel most likely very fresh. Now, I was already very happy with what we were seeing in the trailer, and then I got hit with a total sledgehammer of satisfaction. Because they revealed that also, you will have access to what are called mutations, turning yourself into playable versions of the boss characters. Now, at first in the trailer, all we see are players turning into Bebop and Rocksteady. And once again, this was a totally unexpected surprise, but a really, really good one. But at the same time, I had immediate questions flushing to me, like, are these mutations going to be permanent for a run, or is it once again going to be a limited time duration like we saw on the previous buff? How exactly are we going to get access to these different mutations? But I think I found a partial answer to this one. Now once again, if we freeze frame on this part of the trailer, which was actually before the announcement of the mutations, you do see here a mutagen canister with a face of Rocksteady above it. So are these buffs going to be available like power-ups, just like the previous Healthy Living one that we saw a little bit later in the trailer? For the moment, that's what it looks like it's pointing to. But even more than that, my biggest question overall is, are these power-ups now going to be available in other gameplay modes? Personally, I really hope they will be. But at the same time, it does seem somewhat unlikely, but you know what? I've still got my fingers crossed. Now at this point, I really didn't think this 1-minute trailer could get any better, but you know what? It had one last knockout punch left for me. During the final scene of the trailer, we see what looks like a player that mutated into Shredder himself. Now first of all, being able to play Shredder for any amount of time during a beat-em-up game is going to be a great thing. But it also once again flooded me with a bunch of extra questions, like, are all the boss characters going to be different mutations? Well, you know what, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but at this point, as I've pointed to this whole video, I'm extremely hyped now for this DLC release. Unfortunately, we didn't get a specific release date with just 2023 indicated, but as long as they keep delivering amazing surprises like this, take all the time you need, just give us an excellent DLC package. So now I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what you thought of this second DLC trailer, and are you as excited as I am for the release of this package? And don't forget, on the way out, if you didn't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on the notification bell. And just as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.